Hello, hello. We are live with Wingspan, playing with viewers. Wingspan's champion of the... Not right now. Okay, so this is going to be a playing with viewers stream. So, anyone who is in chat that wants to join, just put your name in the stream chat, your Wingspan username, and I can get you invited into a lobby. So it looks like we don't have anyone in chat right now. So rather than just sit here on the menu waiting, I'm gonna do what I did last time. Start a game with some bots, and hopefully we'll have some people join in pretty soon. And what's this? Yep, that all looks good. Alright, what's in the tray? Wow, this is unfortunate. I am not going to be able to get that kill deer. I'm probably not going to get any of those. The Swift doesn't look great. It looks okay. This is essentially just a free bonus card. Gonna keep that. Looks like we could get a really good water engine going. We just need a way to get some food. I just don't think there's any way I'm gonna get... Actually, what does that common yellow throat do? What does that do again? Draw 2, discard 1. Yeah, I'd say all these are pretty safe keeps. If I don't get the kill deer, which I'm not expecting to, you know, the computer can be dumb sometimes, but it's not that dumb. Yeah, if I get either of the two cards, either of those two powerful cards in the tray, well, I'm saying a lot of words, and and they're mostly all gibberish. Actually, what does this do? Reset the bird feeder and gain 1 after resetting. I don't know. That seems awfully slow. I mean, yeah, it makes your forest engine a lot better, but I don't think I really want to be a forest engine. And these... I've got small birds, so I'm going to take that as my starting bonus card. Oh my god, they didn't take the kill deer. Well, that's just the biggest gift in the world. I don't think I'm super interested in the bush tit anymore. Cedar waxwing, tuck a card, and gain a berry. Yeah, it's not super good. Alright. So I'm obviously gonna focus on the center lane now. The water I can just kind of ignore. I could throw the California Condor down here just to get some more information before I do anything else. That seems like a pretty good plan. Birds that can live in multiple habitats. Oh, I've got a lot of those. Birds with food cost of 3 food. I don't have any of those. So let's take Bird Bander for now. And yeah, I really don't have to go out of my way for this, like, at all. Free points. Actually, how much is the Condor itself worth? Just 1? See, and that throws away a card for food. So yeah, I guess let's just spend our last food for the extra egg. And then, so we could just kind of start drawing. This could maybe go in the forest, I guess. I'm not going to want it on my, center lane. Alright, do I want any of these? I don't think so. I might take the Swift. See, and this could let me funnel cards from the Killdeer and get food. I actually probably will take the Waxwing. Turkey Vulture. Okay, that's another thing I could just toss into the forest for free. And yeah, let's go ahead and take this Waxwing. Do my opponents have any predators out? Yellow doesn't. Red does. Red does. I think that's a good one, too. Oh yeah, that's a really good one. That's going to catch lots of stuff. Alright, so we've got one, yeah, we've got one opponent that's going to feed us with that. That's enough. I'll take a berry. I'm not super into any of these birds. The woodpecker's okay, I guess. Are there any... Okay, there's wheat, no berries. So I could get the house finch down next turn if I take food right now. Yeah, that's probably worth it. Do I want to... No, I'm not going to bother taking a worm for the bush tit. I want the, I'm going to take double wheat. Worms tend to be pretty easy to get. Oh, Great Egret. That's a good one. Do I want to pick it up? I think I do. Potentially, or I could potentially wait one more turn. Am I able to see how many cards they have in hand? It's kind of a weird thing to hide, the number of cards the players have in their hand. Unless I'm just missing it somewhere. Yeah, I don't see it anywhere. So do I think I can get away with waiting? It's worth an absolute ton of points. I'd rather not risk it. I actually don't have a lot of egg slots. And yeah, I don't have a good food engine up yet, so maybe I ought to save that other piece of wheat. Alright, let's take the top card. That's a good one. Yeah, I am gonna have to activate the forest again this game, so it might be worth putting down. Let's see, I want to get... Actually, I really want to get the waxwing down, because it'll produce food that I can use on the house finch. Let's take a berry and a worm. Unless... Wait, what's in the tray? Nothing I really need right now. So yeah, we'll take the food. Crushed. What do we have here? Mute Swan. It's 1 to 3 birds in your water. Take the fish, I guess. Inactivated. Tuck 1 and draw a card. I mean, if it comes back around... Yeah, these are cards that I'd be happy to pick up, but I'm not gonna just immediately jump at them. Alright, so let's drop the waxwing. Spin the card. I guess this might be where I part ways with this bush tit. And if possible, I'd like to play at least one bird in the water this round. Get out of here, bush tit. Gain 1 from supply. Do I want another Tucker? I think I should probably go ahead and take the Swan and Yeah, the robin would be a better house finch, but I feel like I don't... I feel like I need the swan more. Let's just see what the top card is. This card up to 5 food and tuck. Well, since I still don't have a... Since I still don't have a great food source, that's something that could potentially go behind the waxwing. Oh no! That whooping crane would have been so good. What's in the bird feeder? Nothing I need. I need a fish and a rat. Guess we'll go ahead and play... Yeah, let's just play some birds. Do I want to try... Actually, I guess no matter what, I'm going to want the wheat over the worm. It's like, do I reset the feeder and try to get the fish and the rodent? Or do I go with eggs and get a free berry? Or do I just play something? Yeah, I kind of want this. This could be a really easy thing to drop on the water. How's this round goal going? So I'm at 0. These guys each have 1. Oh, and there's no way this is the answer, right? Yeah, I've got the problem where I kind of want everything that's in my hand. And I have a lot of good tuck abilities. Well, that problem's not going away. The only question is, do I try to produce food up here? Or actually, that robin is still around. I could try to take it. And then have a Tucker up here. It's probably not worth it. Yeah, let's gain food. Oh man, that sucks. Okay, if I burn a card now, I can reset. I'd be losing a lot of stuff that I actually want, though, if I did that. I think I might just have to settle for overpaying. Something like fish, fish, wheat, wheat, plus probably the worm to pay for this. And at that point, it's, well, still not really efficient to actually draw cards. So I guess, yeah, let's just drop these birds. Actually, yeah, I think the berry makes sense, because the middle row is the one I actually want to activate, and the waxwing will produce from there.
Common starling. Large flocks of starlings move in unison. The flock is called a murmuration.
I really don't want to tuck either of these cards. I guess I can tuck the swan. I don't want to, but maybe it's the correct thing to do. Actually, let me think. Where do I want to put these? Stick nests. Yeah, let's tuck the swan. Okay. I think we're going to draw the we're definitely going to draw the top card. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a really good one. Do I care about the American Robin at all? It's got a lot of egg capacity. So does the house finch. I mean, I could just have two birds that tuck in the center lane. That's definitely an option. Yeah, I'll go ahead and pick it up. Why not? Filled columns. Looks like I'm in the lead. And I'm not going to be able to make it 3 before the end of this turn cycle. Alright, what do we have here? We could take a worm. That would let us play the common cuckoo. Play the house finch now. Yeah, let's take this worm. Guess we could take a rodent just to have a little more variety. Yeah, this is fine. Bait bird. Yeah, we'll just commit to playing a card in this, or to activating this row to get the berry for the house finch. Actually go back. What do we want? Okay, I definitely want to play the house finch. I definitely want to play the cuckoo. So I guess those would be the leftover resources by that logic. Oh, and 1 wheat. 3 food for 3 points. Yeah, that's not an amazing deal. I think we're just gonna skip it, actually. Again, we had no way of knowing what was gonna come here. And, what we might need. Alright, so... I think Cuckoo first. I like some of these cards. I really like the Roadrunner because it would count towards, this round's goal. Yeah, I wanna start by getting that down.
Common cuckoo. These brood parasites' eggs can match host species' eggs in color and pattern.
Do I want the rat? Sure, I'll take the rat. Ooh. I like that purple, thingamajig. You took the card I wanted. Do I actually have enough eggs? I don't think I do, actually. Got one here. Oh, I only needed the one. Cool. So let's see. I want to finish this row, so I don't want to tuck the Robin. Yeah, the Roadrunner, the Greater Roadrunner, that's what they took that I wanted. So yeah, I'm just gonna straight up draw cards here, even though it's not very efficient. Let's take this. Is this card good? Yeah, that's pretty good. Oh man, this is really inefficient. I just keep drawing into stuff that I want. I guess let's take off the top again. Okay, put that in hand. So these two can finish off my, center lane. Morning Dove. Yeah, it's not so good. Counts towards the round goal. So I do like that. Do I have any wildcard nests? No. So I guess a bull nest would be best. Okay, this would count towards our round-in goal. And it lays eggs. This lays eggs. Counts towards the last round goal, although I have a pretty good supply of bull nests already. Am I winning? No, I'm very far behind on this round's goal. So let's play the Morning Dove to try to contest it. And then for the final action, I will... Oh, somebody took my card that I wanted. 3. Suboptimal, but I'll put it on the morning dove. I think the chipping sparrow is the one we're not going to play. Doesn't matter. I think whatever I take here is just gonna get eaten by the waxwing. Gonna discard you. What do I want? Do I want this? I don't know. It could eat the condor. That counts for something. 3, 4. That would be worth 4 points. Let's see what I get off the top. Don't want that. I'll take the Sparrowhawk. Oh no, the Spoonbill. I won't have a chance to draw it. Spoonbill's so good. And now I need to load up my bowl nests for the last round end. Yeah, let's just toss one rodent in there. Ah, lost by 1. Well, that Chihuahuan Raven is showing up too late to really be useful. Alright, let's play the Robin. And I think we might not be playing any more birds this game. What are these looking like? So one more small bird is going to be worth 3 extra points. Do I have anything small? So this plus this. It's gonna be like a 5-point play. Minus the eggs. This would be 8-point play. Yeah, I think we should probably plan on using the stork. And then just laying eggs 3 times after that. So I have some pretty good nest capacity left. And I can wait on this. Let's just let's see, wormfish. Okay, so we can pitch the rodent here for an extra egg. Okay, we've got 1 in each of our bowl nests. Alright, so let's just start maxing out some of the other birds. That one there's no chance of. Let's tuck that. yeah, we don't want to sacrifice eggs to draw. Well, a worm is what we would want. So, let's just take anything. Alright, pay for the extra. And we'll drop the eggs on the ones my cuckoo can't hit first. Which at this point is just the mourning dove. So yeah, I think we do need to make one more play. So let's see. 1 plus that's going to be... I'm going to gain 4 by playing this if I do. That'd be 5 points for... two eggs, or 8 points for 1 egg. Yep, it's the stork that we're playing. Unless I happen to draw something that's going to be worth more, which I doubt. Am I going to run out of egg slots if I... Yeah, I think I will. I don't want to... I mean, I'll be truthful here. I'm kind of just being lazy. But, I think I would have run out of egg slots if I had just laid eggs twice. So I think playing the stork was correct. I don't know if my eyeball math was wrong, then it was wrong. Is this? It's a pretty good card. Did I get this bonus? Oh, I didn't get the bonus. I forgot to count it. Oh, I screwed up big time. Oh, how did I manage to not get this? Oh, that was such a punt. Yeah, if I lose by 3 points or less, I deserve it. Nice. That was a juicy round in goal. I think I won. Odds look pretty good. Wow, red was really cashing that food. Well, the play of the game was picking up killdeer. I'd like to pretend I'm some kind of genius, but that's really what it is. Just wanna. Okay, so each activation of this, if I were to use everything, would be 1, 2, 3, 4, down to 3. So 8 points. Because this food goes into here. And the killdeer produces cards. 8.5, I guess, technically, because the killdeer would only need to eat an egg every other turn. Alright, did I do the math right on whether I needed to play another bird? 2, 5. Here's 10 egg slots. I didn't need to do that. It's 5, 6. Oh, I'm making 6 per activation, so yeah, actually, I think I might have needed. I don't know, my tiny little caveman brain can't work out whether that was necessary. I think that was kind of a neat little engine, though. The Waxwing, it looks so bad. And I guess it is bad. I guess it is really bad unless you have the killdeer. You know, to keep dumping cards into it. Yeah, you don't actually get to use the Waxwing very often. I think I've tucked probably like 90% of the Waxwings that I've ever drawn. Alright, well, chat is still empty, so... Unless there's somebody that's not showing up on Streamlabs... Yeah, YouTube is also saying we're empty. So go ahead and start a new game. And if anyone shows up, just give me your name, and I will even ditch the bots. Ooh, I'm going first. Let me see what's in the water here. Golden Eagle is good, but not early on. Bonelli's Eagle. For each rat, you may pay 1 card from your hand instead. If you do... Oh. That's pretty nice. Choose a food type. All players gain 1 food of that type. So I might go water? One for each empty card slot in this row. At the end of your turn, keep 1 and discard. Oh, so it gets worse as the game goes on. This card's kind of bad. So it requires fish, so it's hard to play as one of your opening birds. It doesn't tuck. And if the row is full, then you just discard a card. Let's see. Discard all remaining face-up cards and refill the tray. Oh my god, all these birds in my hand are so bad. Barred Owl is not terrible. But Forest in general, I think, is still pretty weak, even with the European cards. It's better than it was in the base game. Let's see. The loon I could at least get down by keeping a fish and something else. Let's see what the bonus cards are. Small birds. Birds that cost 3 food. Well, there's some attractive 3 food birds sitting in the bin. Yeah, so let's... Okay, let's plan on playing the loon, putting eggs on it, never use... It only has 1 egg slot. Oh my god. Oh, that card is so awful. I mean, I guess... I guess what I have to do is... play the Great Crested Grebe inefficiently. I don't know what to do with this mess. Let's go with this. I don't have any birds that are small, so let's just hope that the diet thing works out. Are there any fish in the bird? Oh, there's a lot of fish in the bird feeder. Playing the barred owl before I take food doesn't actually... Well, no, it doesn't... I was about to say it doesn't do anything, but it lets me trigger the barred owl. That's something. Let's see, if I just throw this down, I can draw sooner. I think that's probably the most important thing to do right now since my hand is so bad. Well, I am actually going to draw a lot of cards from this. Yeah, I'm going to say this is probably fine.
Great crested grebe parents will choose their favorite chicks and rear them individually.
Let's see, let's draw 1 card for each empty slot in this row. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, keep 1 and discard the rest. Oh no, I misread that. Nobody's watching. Do I just quit and start a new game? Nobody knows. Okay, well, we've definitely got some good stuff here. Counts double towards the end of round goal if it qualifies. So it might count towards that. It would count towards the last one. I don't think that's strong enough to be a beginning of the game pick. This could generate a lot of eggs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that combo. Oh, and the house wren. It's also got one of that type of nest. Am I just gonna make a forest engine this game? I'd have... So let's see, I would have eggs. I would have... Well, this is just free eggs. I would have tucking. And then let's see, do I want just one random card? The Barrow's Goldeneye is... That is too good. I'm not going to let that... I'm not going to risk that card getting away. Let's maybe just take wheat, since that's something you can use on the Goldeneye. So small birds or colors in their names. Got two smalls, and I am going to pick up a color immediately when the game starts. So let's go with smalls. Yeah, I don't care how inefficient this is. I'm taking the Goldeneye. My first action. I'm going to play the house wren and the robin first. But I'm definitely... Actually, I guess I can't do that, can I? Well, I can play the robin and then save the house wren. Yeah, I could use it to put down the woodpecker. Yeah, you're too good. This seems like an awful lot of setup for not a huge amount of reward. Alright, so let's do this American Robin. Yeah. Let's see, we're going to... I'm going to lay some eggs. It'd be really nice if I had one more food. Oh, specifically a fish. So that I could take a more efficient draw action. Oh, somebody took my woodpecker. Neither of these food types are really important right now, so just gonna make it harder to reset the bird feeder. So this is a forest or a plains. Whenever someone takes the gain food, I gain a food out of the bird feeder. how do I get this stuff down? Yeah, having to play this because I can't go like Rin into Robin, that did throw me off. I mean, it's not going to be that long until I want to use the house Rin, so really don't want to throw that away. Oh, and there's no fish in the bird feeder. Okay, so I don't want to take food this turn. Definitely don't want to lay eggs. I guess I could just take a card and plan to throw it. No, I should take the black turn, because it's something to put on the water and get better draw actions. I'm actually not getting off to a very good start. Oh, free card. Unactivated. Steal one food from another player's supply. Hmm. Do I want to just play this? Yeah, let's play this. I do think I want to be drawing cards for a while.
Species is an opportunistic feeder that will consume anything from scraps to fish.
Bullfinch, reset the feeder. Okay, that lives in the forest and it makes food. So yeah, some way to tuck cards is starting to look pretty good. I need a forest bird to go with this house wren. Because right now the golden eye doesn't have any place to put its eggs. Do I do this in steel or do I... No, I think I tuck here and just get food. And I don't want to discard for an extra food. I will go ahead and tuck, though. Oof. Ah, you're kidding me. Alright, let's pitch a card here. I'm getting off to way too slow of a start. Do I care about any of these cards? I need to be figuring out what my in-game engine is. What I really need is a forest card that produces points. Which I don't think is going to happen. Is there any... Can I maybe get a water card that produces... Okay, this is kind of a water engine that I could get going. Because this could turn fish into points, and that generates food. I'm kind of grasping at straws here, so let's just go with it. Probably should have dropped the black turn first. Since it, you know, would actually do something right away. Oopsies. I could use a worm, I guess. Nice. Oof. Yeah, that Chihuahuan Raven is good enough that I would drop everything over it. So the only question is, how do I want to pick it up? Are there any rodents? Yes, there are. Is it rodent anything anything, or is it... Yeah, it's rodent anything anything. So this works. And we'll tuck... I guess we'll tuck you. 'Cause that really was a that was an engine that I was starting to get work towards there, but it would have been a pretty garbage engine. So I think now the play is House Wren, Raven, and then just start abusing the Raven. Yeah, I still don't have any place to put that. Alright, let's start laying some eggs. Actually, let's go back. I'll take a worm for the black turn, and I guess a wheat just because it's good in general. I'll take the berry. Just to increase the variety of food that I have since I don't know what I need. So let's see. Do I want to just play the black turn? I think that's fine because there are still a lot of goals left that involve nest types. So any wildcard nest should be pretty helpful. Yeah, there's two. There's, I guess just two. Two is kind of a lot. Do I draw here? I think I have to. This bird is just not very useful. Let's take one off the top. That's not bad. Let's take another one off the top. That's pretty good. Do I want the ruddy duck? I feel like I might. Yeah, let's just go ahead and take it. One from your hand. You do play another bird in your forest. What do I want to steal? Oh, what do I want to play? I do want to get this. I do want to get this down. So that would be. It's pretty flexible. This guy has a lot of food, so being able to pick whatever he wants won't do much for him. Oh, I could actually take a rodent for the snowy owl. Nah, I'm gonna take a worm. Discard a card. Let's get rid of that one. I don't think I have enough of a cards engine to want the gold crest. That would also involve activating the forest, which is not really what I want to be doing.
Common chiffchaff. The chiffchaff's name comes from its song, said to announce the arrival of spring.
All right, what's the sets of eggs looking like? I can't win. So I should just do whatever I think is more beneficial in the long run. See, this counts towards an in-round goal. It'll probably get me one extra card, because I really don't want to be activating the water. I think the forest, actually, is what I don't want to activate. Yeah, let's drop the duck. I think I do need to draw more cards. So let's just fill this lane up while I can. Oh, hold up. This is insane. Oh, cash one from your supply. Okay, so not super insane actually. Bell's Vireo is a good card. I don't think it's good enough that I want to take an inefficient action on it. Alright, so let's do the wheat and one worm. So I think I probably will want to play this. Yeah, I don't want to take an inefficient action picking it up. That's what I was... Okay, and drop the Snowy Owl. Actually, not that egg. Let's bust that egg and that egg. Birds in your hand at the end of the game. Draw a card or lay an egg. Draw a card. Yeah, these end-around goals, they care about how many birds have at least one egg. So let's fill those up. Worm and... I don't know. I'll take a berry, I guess. Yeah, Jerku took my woodpecker, he just hasn't been using it. That would have been really good for me. See, do I draw this turn, or do I play the Vireo? Why don't I play the Vireo? That way I'll have more information when I'm choosing my, when I'm drawing my cards. I'm not too optimistic about Prairie Manager, so I'm going to take Food Web Expert. I do still need at least one small bird in order to get my bonus from that card. Alright. Let's just rip a bunch of cards off the top. Hope for the best. None of these cards in the tray are what I'm after. So let me get this straight. This thing... Oh, it tucks up to 5, but you don't draw to replace. Okay, that's balanced, I guess. It'd be pretty insane if there was a water bird with that ability, though. Reset the bird feeder. Gain a wheat. Yeah, these are not helpful. I mean, I guess this bird is just worth a lot of points. Yeah, that was the best thing we've got. Okay, Canada Goose works with the Raven. And the Scaled Quail. That's just a good thing to have in your prairie. Wheat is the thing I need right now. Yeah, let's steal this guy's wheat. Wait, do I get to do that twice? Okay. Discard. Gold Crest, get out of here. And Hawkfinch, get out of here. Oh, American Avocet, yeah, get out of here. My wetland is full. I think we're going Scaled Quail, Flycatcher, and then the Goose. What's this end of round goal looking like? I'm leading. Barely. And I can get the quail down without hurting myself on this goal. I'm gonna have to hurt myself on the next round goal. Oh, there actually isn't enough room for all this stuff, so... I guess I'm just going to play the Canada Goose and activate my eggs row for the rest of the game. Baltimore Oriole. Oh, there's so many points. Okay, I guess I am going to play that. Yeah, just play it now. I have the resources. Duh, 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 duh. Okay, so activating this row is worth... trying to think here. Yeah, I'll take that. I may not play the Baltimore Oriole, actually. We'll figure it out. No, because I'm getting 5 eggs. 5, 6. And we'll call that 6 and... we'll call that 7 instead of 8, because I do need to sacrifice an egg every other time I do it. How am I doing on the round goal? Oh, it's actually a race. Except that I can get 2 more points on it easily. 3 more points on it easily without playing any more birds. Yeah, I'm not going to play the Oriole. Alright, make sure all of our cluster nests have at least 1. Alright. Raven can eat that one for double wheat. Well, we did something this game. Looks like there's not going to be any need to eat any more eggs with the Raven. Yeah, I'll hold off on buying the extra egg, though. Okay, the round-in goal is secure. And it looks like I'm going to win both of the round goals that have, that care about nest type. Doop. I may have just screwed myself, actually. Yeah, I need to eat this egg to make sure there's room in case the golden eye keeps triggering. Which I do expect it to keep triggering. Stay on current bird. Eat that. Eat wheat. Yeah, I've skipped several extra egg buys. And I guess that's just a good deal. Like, sacrifice an egg, get 2 wheat, and then spend the 2 wheat on 2 fresh eggs. I should have been doing that this whole time. And we do not discard this time, because we won't get a chance to spend it. Unless we have a... Nope, there's no round-in powers floating around that I missed. Yeah, it seems like almost anything with a wildcard nest is good in this game. That's 13 points. Compared to 7 that my opponents got. It's like, this one I crushed. I would have won without the wildcardness, but... Oh, that's not the count. But yeah, this one, I won it by 1. So the wildcard nest definitely won the second one for me. Uh-oh, I'm losing. Ugh. Ouch. So yeah, not eating eggs so that I could buy the extra egg those couple of times took me from first to third. Brutal. Yeah, I think it seems like adding the European expansion makes it to where it's you can't get a good engine going as often. There's just so much more garbage that you can end up drawing. So many more garbage birds, and it's harder to find hang on, I need to read this. Oh, when it rains it pours. I've got Killdeer in my opening hand, and there's Franklin's Gull right there. Alright, so what do I want to go with it? Play, draw 1 new bonus card, then draw 3 and keep 1 of them. It's pretty good. So, over the course of the game, this is going to generate, what, like 12 points? That is good. But I'm just going to be spamming the middle so much. I'm going to be spamming the grass lane so much. I don't know if that is even good for me. May actually be worth playing this. Because I am going to need food to play all these cards that I'm drawing. And unless I get a Chihuahuan Raven, like, what am I going to do? Alright, what are my bonus cards? Chimneyness and birds named after a person. I don't have either. Okay, and it would be insane and greedy to take a fish instead of the wheat and draw Franklin's Gull on my first turn, even though it would count towards either one of those 2 cards. Kind of feel like Historian is the play. It's like, if I can at least get 1, I'll score with this. Alright, well. This looks good. Let's go. Yeah, it's insane that I got I got the Killdeer in my hand and the Gull is in the tray. Wow, the computer drew a card and it wasn't the Franklin skull. Let's use the wheat. Because I can play the other two birds. I can play either one with my worm. Oh, yeah, we're definitely laying eggs. Question is just, what am I doing with them? Part of me does want to take the gull, even though it's wrong. The computer is so dumb. They're not going to use it effectively against me. I kind of want the Shrike, since it generates a point without using egg capacity. Just take one off the top. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, I guess let's just take the Shrike. Well, do I really need the Shrike? I don't want to... Yeah, I probably shouldn't have too expensive... I probably shouldn't have too expensive grassland cards in my hand at the same time. See, I don't really have any bad cards to tuck behind this. And I want to work towards playing the Greater Roadrunner. Let's maybe just do the Gnat Catcher. Just get some food going. Or, could I play... Yeah, I won't lose any eggs if I do this again. It'll still be efficient. So I could just do 2... Yeah, I could just draw with the Killdeer again. Let's get the Gnatcatcher down. I need resources to play my cards. Let's take the rodent. And I'm getting a worm for free. So I can play the Roadrunner next turn. Then I can lay some eggs and draw some more cards. I'm not really very interested in this kite. Filled columns. None of the bots have a filled column yet. So the Franklin's Gull is essentially worth 4 extra points compared to the printed value. And a wildcard nest is always useful. Let's see what I draw. Turkey vulture. So it's worth 2 points on my historian. 4 po yeah, whatever, the bots are dumb. This card is just worth too many points to not take. I should have picked it up earlier, honestly. Alright, so we're gaining food this turn. Doesn't really matter what kind. I guess wheat can pay for a lot of the stuff I have. Well, the turkey vulture goes in the water. Ooh, oh, that is sad. I want the whooping crane. As the turkey vulture can go in the water and be the filled column for me. Ow, I'm gonna tie. But Franklin's is still worth the 2 points here, so let's play it. Does anyone else have predators? Well, that's still a lot of points that I got from playing the Franklin's Goal. 7, plus I might get more just because it has a wildcard nest. Who have I not looked at yet? Oh, the icons moved around because the turn order changed. Yeah, nobody has predator abilities right now, so a card is not very useful. So when played, lay anything with a bowl nest, lay one on any bird. Yeah, let's grab the Cass and Sparrow. Nice. Draw one for each card. Empty card. When activated, draw one for... Okay, so I'm never going to get any use out of that ability. Let's just take one off the top. Round end. Discard up to 5 food. For each one, tuck 1 card from the deck. Well, I don't have a super abundant food source, so... That's just not great. And what's my egg holding capacity? That's also not great right now. Guess we'll just play this. Not really short on food cards or eggs. I maybe should have drawn. I only got to read half of that card that disappeared from the tray. And the half of it that I read was pretty good. Yeah, this is some garbo. I don't want to just plop... Yeah, let's just plop this down. do I draw? Yeah, I guess we can wait on playing this bird because I don't have anything, I don't have anything right now that I want to play. That actually would have been a good draw. It's kind of mediocre. It is worth a lot of points. Choose a habitat with no eggs. Yeah, I don't like that. I kind of like the pelican. And nothing else, really. Out of all the visible cards. I'm getting pretty... I'm not overstocked on eggs yet, but I'm kind of getting there. Oh, look who it is. The, advertising bot. Sorry, but if you're not here to play Wingspan, I'm gonna have to get rid of you. Another free wheat. Yeah, let's just use it on an extra egg. One off the top. And I guess if this misses, I'll take the pelican. That's... yeah, that's just really not what we're looking for. Yeah, I'll take the pelican. It's okay. I'd really like a way to tuck some of these cards for value. 'Cause I'm gonna have a ton of cards in my hand at the end of the game. I guess one thing I probably should be paying attention to is, birds named after people, because this says Phoebe is worth 2 bonus points. Looks like he can lay... it would be laying 4 eggs when it came into play. That's actually pretty strong. Do, 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 do. That's a pretty bad bird feeder for me. Because, yeah, it's got a lot of stuff, but not the stuff that I want. Alright, well, let's tuck something bad. Tuck the kite. Take that Phoebe, since it actually lays quite a few eggs for me. The Donok's pretty decent. It would get to go off twice, and it could catch Phoebe eggs. Yeah, I think that's a pretty good pickup. Put the eggs here. Oh man. That also would have been a good draw for me. Okay, let's empty out bowl nests. Let's take one off the top. And I'll take the Donok. Shame I couldn't get it down one turn sooner. Computers are giving me an awful lot of food this game. That Vireo would be a good pickup. Do I want berry or wheat? Weeds, I guess? Yeah, I'm seeing a lot more wheats than berries. Alright, we're making more room for the Phoebe to lay eggs.
Dunnock. The chicks in a single nest of dunnocks often have different fathers.
Now I need to get some worms. What's this do? And I'm gonna toss a card here, because I'm not gonna... Because I'm not gonna be able to play all these cards. So let's reset the feeder. We just want worms. Like... Nah, it's not worth it. Yeah, worms. Worms. Nothing but worms. Or I guess was... Did I have the option of a fish? Okay, that was actually a mistake. I should have taken a fish. Red-eyed Vireo. And the Vireo is gonna dump out... Oh no, the Vireo was gonna dump out the Donnock. Well, I guess there's still the chickadee that the Vireo could dump out. Or I could draw the Cooper's Hawk doesn't do anything. Yeah, I guess we'll just have the Vireo dump out this Carolina chickadee. And then I'll just have a full forest with all sorts of room for my eggs. And if I do need to gather food again, which I don't know, maybe I will. If I do need to gather food again, then it'll be pretty efficient. Yeah, I think the Say's Phoebe and the Collared Dove are going to be the last two cards that I play in the grasslands. And that's 6 eggs that it laid. Yeah, so that's essentially just a free turn that I got by playing that. Okay, what do I want as my last cards? It's actually kind of a tough choice. It's like, I'm not sure how good this is. Birds with tucked cards. Looks like we're neck and neck on that one. You know, I'm just gonna play... Hang on, that's not efficient. I think I'm just gonna have that be the last one. Do I want to draw food one last time? I guess so. I could just drop this for now. Yeah, let's just do that. Alright, do I get any free goodies? Nope. Let's pick up this American Bittern. I don't want to let it get away. Let's see, one off the top. Uh-oh, stinky. Well, I just punted away an egg there. Should have spent the last one that was just sitting on it. What do I want to... Let's reset it. Yeah, either a worm or a rodent. I think the worm. Yeah, that actually helped me quite a bit. Alright. Let's play this guy. Empty out a couple egg slots on the Donnock. I got 6 points locked up here. Well, let's see. I've got 18 egg capacity. So I'm gonna have to do one action that's not laying eggs. I think I might just put it off. I think I may just put it off for one turn. I would like to play a bird. Is there any reason to draw here? I don't think so. Well, I could fish for something with the ability to tuck. Yeah, and this egg is essentially free, the one on the Donnock. Let's see, I've got a fish and a wheat. Yeah, my food doesn't really line up with anything here. Oh, those draws weren't very helpful. Well, let's lay eggs again. We'll skip paying food for the extra egg for now. And I'll eat a Donnock egg again. This is trash. Yeah, it just doesn't want to give me anything good to play. I guess I'll take the Gallinule. Maybe I can, see, I need a berry for the Gallinule. I would need a worm and a rodent for the Bittern. And... the other options are just... really bad. I mean, I could play this Nightingale. It doesn't really do anything for me, though. Other than hold eggs. 6. Yep. We got one more turn where we can just lay eggs. Not have to stress. I don't think we discard an egg here. I think we just skip it. Okay, we got a wheat. Doesn't let us play anything down there. Not anything good. Playing this would be worth 2 points. See, I'm pretty sure this Donnock is just going to fill itself up by itself. Is getting food really our best? Yeah, the forest lane is just the most points we can get. One, 0, and 2. That's kind of hard to believe. I feel like we won that game. The late game was kind of annoying because we couldn't really get the cards or the food we wanted. But the initial start with Killdeer is so strong that I just don't think there's any way to beat it. Like, any one of these bots probably could have beaten me if they had taken the Franklin Skull. Because with my bonuses, it was also just... It was a great value play. In addition to being one of the, one of the strongest 4 cards in the game. Well, it would have been one of the strongest 4 for them. Alright, I'm still seeing no viewers, and the only chat messages are from the advertising bot. I'll do one more game. And if we still have empty chat, I'll just kind of be done after this one. Dark-Eyed Junko could be good. If I have a Killdeer, Dark-Eyed Junko becomes amazing. Or I guess with a Wood Duck, it's also pretty strong. Melted Kingfisher. Well, this is pretty good in the opening. Bush Tit. Do we build a water engine? Junko can't go in the water. What are the other options? This would be good as part of a grasslands engine. Or I guess a forest engine too. Well, why don't we keep the kingfisher and the bush tit? Because this will just generate enough food. This will generate a ton of food. And this is nuts if you go water. Let's see, we've got small birds and predator birds. Take small birds. Ooh, a house finch. Yeah, that could give us like a real powerful water engine to take into the late game. I like it. It's worth the inefficient turn, I think. I should probably also take the Dark-Eyed Junco sooner rather than later. Because I am going to be drawing a lot of cards. Oh. That would be really good for a forest engine, but I think we're going to commit to water. Okay, so this card is good. But this isn't really the situation where I would want to play it. At least not right away. Like, I want to get some value out of activating the water lane, and this doesn't care about... This doesn't do anything when you activate it. It's just a one-off effect. Alright, so the one thing I'm missing is food. So, I feel like I probably need one of these two cards on the ends. Snowy Owl. Well, that doesn't directly solve any of my problems. I think I'm going to take the Colt hit. Because my food income is just really trash right now. And I have two birds in my hand that care about wheat. Can I have a worm? I can't have a worm right now. Take the berry right now. Well, the tree sparrow could actually give me food without me having to use the forest. So, I think that's better. And I think it's worth missing a house finch activation in order to get it. The first one is going to be just off the top. Now I'll take the sparrow. Yeah, the good thing about having all these players is birds like this work. Okay, now I can get it down without having to activate the forest first, so I'll play that, and then hopefully that will also let me get the house finch down on my next turn.
Eurasian tree sparrow. A traditional Japanese dance was inspired by the fluttering of the tree sparrow.
I would also like to get the bush tit down, but I may be able to pivot into a grassland engine, and the bush tit could go in the grasslands to just eat leftovers. But yeah, I noticed there are 2 nest type objectives, so the bush tit is pretty strong this game, and unfortunately I didn't get a free wheat. So we're gonna have to use the forest here. Looks like we're gonna have to pitch a card in order to actually have a chance at the food we need. I can't believe my kingfisher hasn't given me any food yet. I'm gonna re-roll that and try to get a worm. So, the computer isn't playing water birds and is not taking food. It's just, it is amazing how well it's playing around me. I don't have eggs. So I can't play my house finch, and I can't get a good card draw. I'm not willing to use my entire turn to draw the Dark-Eyed Junko. Okay, that's a fine card to have in my hand, but... Okay, let's go. Canvasback's a pretty good card. Finally, Kingfisher's doing something. Alright, let's get our house finch down. Then we'll get the bush tit down, and then we can start having fun. I'm a bit annoyed that the computer took that card, because I wanted it. We'll live, though. And the computer is making this card look terrible right now. I guess I should just overpay for the bush tit. Like, I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna make any progress by not using it. Or by not playing it. Oh, nice. Okay, so that could go into a grasslands engine, or it could just be, you know, another point for this assembly line. I think my best bet is to just keep drawing cards. Okay, there's a potential egg layer for the grasslands. I like to have one egg layer on my grass lines. Attack a card. I'm trying so hard to not use the forest. It's starting to feel like I won't be able to... It's starting to feel like I just won't be able to avoid it. Now let's just double down, I guess. I really want to pivot onto the grasslands. Do I want to take this as a wheat or a worm? Which one would I rather have down? Probably the swallow. I'll take it as a worm. Well, I mean, taking it as a wheat would it straight up lets me play the scaled quail. I also have a source of free wheat, though. Like, all three of these bots can't just not take food for the entire game. Right? Taking that rodent for my snowy owl. I was about to say I could drop my whooping crane, but I actually can't. Because I don't have the eggs for it. I am actually going to contest this, this end of round goal. Yeah, let's do another lay eggs first. And then I'll use both of the quail eggs on the whooping crane. And I'll hopefully win the round end goal. There's our bot again. Come on, YouTube. Get some better filters set up. I shouldn't have to do that myself. You guys are the ones that actually care about that bot. So, make some better filters. Was that really how I wanted to do that? Should I just use... I think I should use the worm there, right? Or the rodent. Day one habitat or power color. Oh, okay. Or column. I'm just gonna take this. The worm, we can lay down this swallowtail. Once play starts up again. Got that round end goal. Is the lazuli bunting good for me? Got bush tit, I've got kingfisher. I've got the bunting itself. Yeah, that's actually pretty nuts. Let's make sure that doesn't get away. Pharyngeus hawk. Okay, that's the bad kind of predator. Canada goose, that might be an okay thing to put in the center. Take this bunting. Tuck a card. What am I gonna tuck? Is it the Canada goose? I feel like it might be. Yeah, unless I get one of the ravens, the goose is pretty garbage. I guess sure it's a cluster nest, but it's like kind of just the worst cluster nest that I have access to. Tuck another card. One new bonus card, 3 regular cards, and keep them. Gee, I don't know. It's just that. Yeah, this thing is past its usefulness. Alright, so this red knot is a big... It's just a big old points bomb that I could drop into the water. That works for me. Take a rodent for the snowy owl and just get it down. Or take wheat and be closer to playing the bunting. I'm gonna play something now. Place on the bird feeder, Garbo. Alright, so let's just do the red knot. Get a whole bunch of points.
Red knot. This bird has one of the longest migrations from the high Arctic to Chile and South Africa.
Probably not going to get any points from that. I don't want any of the cards in the tray, so let's just take 3 off the top. I think out of these, the blue throat is probably best for me. Because I want a food source for the grasslands, if at all possible. It's going to be hard to get this down. It's going to be hard to get any of my stuff down. Alright, let's get rid of this American coot. I want this as a worm or a wheat. It's worm, right? I don't think I'm going to have enough time to play the cards in my hand. I really needed to get a berry that turn. Okay. Well, I think we're overpaying for something this turn, that's for sure. I think it's the blue throat. Because I just, I need a food source. Spend an egg. Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
Blue throat. The species name Svekika comes from the male's colors matching the Swedish flag.
See, I could take a worm now. I think a worm is just what I want. Or berry might just be what I want. Let's reset it. Oh my god. Oh, I don't believe that. Well, that's a massive punt. Let's hope the end of round goals can save me. See, I need a worm and a berry. Which one do I need more? I think the berries. I think I just need any source of food that I could get. So we're going to drop the waxwing, we're going to drop the bunting. I don't know, it may be too late for the waxwing to even help. Alright, can I do this without hurting my end of round goal? Yes, I can. The worm is going to be the most useful. Or would it be the rat? I think being able to choose my bonus card is more valuable at this point. Well, I had a pretty good wetlands engine, but I just couldn't pivot out of it. Let's just hope the raw points I'm getting from all this stuff is good enough. Okay, I could really use a small bird or a bird with a color in its name. Oh, well there's a color bird. Does snowy count? Snowy counts. If I look... Oh, it's 6 centimeters too big? Man, this is brutal. So what do I take here? This is red, it's 36. Why is everything 36? I'm gonna take berry. Right? Yeah, it's probably berry. Be quiet, you annoying ad bot. I'm gonna take this rodent. The snowy owl is probably the most valuable play that I can't afford yet. Nothing. Well, let's lay an egg somewhere. I don't think it much matters. Yeah, the red woodpecker would have been better because if nothing else, because it has a chimney nest. I guess I'll still play it. Man, they're all worth nothing. This would be kind of a lousy way to go out, wouldn't it? Nah, I don't think we're playing that. Yep. That worked. Don't skip. I still had one more. Where's a bowl nest? Yeah, let's just skip this. The food doesn't do anything for me. I can deny some resources, but that's about it. So what did we learn this game? Don't rely on Belted Kingfisher, I guess. It's been good for me in the past, but he was pretty abject failure in this game. By the time I got the fish didn't matter anymore. Oof. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure this is not ending in my favor. No way. Seriously? I am very surprised. That game felt really lousy to me, but I guess it wasn't so lousy. Oh, hey, that reminds me. Guess who forgot about his conversation topics that he wrote down? I'm not actually even sure where they are. Oh, what can I think of offhand? Well, I already talked about voting. 2 of my 4 picks won their primaries. So, could have been better, could have been worse. I'm not sure if this is good or not. I feel like it probably isn't. It's pretty decent. And the Meadowlark can be pretty decent. Catbeard is good. Catbird. These are really good, but they're also really expensive. This is really good, but it needs boldness to feed. I guess these two work together, but the double worm cost on this is pretty bad. Maybe something like this. Yeah, like this plus the Western Meadowlark would be a good combination, but there's nothing really to support it. So I guess like the Cardinal could help pay for the Catbird, or I could do Cardinal and Cowbird is probably my best. That's probably the way to go, honestly. It'd be really good if I could get a water bird. I don't know, maybe... No, that can't be it. Let's just try the Cardinal and the Cowbird. I've got two of my bases covered here. So yeah, I can go Cardinal up here with the starting resources. Get food. Play the Cowbird down here. Is the food to lay eggs more efficiently? I don't know. Oh, this could bail me out big time. Oh, yeah. Common Raven is nuts. Is there any case for putting this in the water, though? Because I do need to draw. And the Cowbird is going to be producing eggs. Pretty often that could feed the Raven. Well, I'm taking the Raven. I can figure out where to put it later. And I guess I still have to play the Cardinal first because it's the only bird with a nest for the Raven to rob. Unfortunately, there are no rodents in the bird feeder right now. Alright, the wheat will let us play the cowbird. Oof, and that's all we get. Well, we get a berry from the cardinal. Yeah, that oyster catcher was great for us. This kind of makes me want to just overpay for the Raven. Oh, hello there. Yeah, I think we take the tree swallow here. Because a water bird to help us draw efficiently was the only thing that we're missing. So now I definitely think we overpay for the Raven next turn. Lay eggs so that we can eat for a berry and a... Okay, we're going to spend another turn drawing. This card is just too powerful to not take, obviously. Well, it took a few turns, but a free win just got handed to us. Gull first or Raven? Yeah, it's the Raven, I think, because we've got some cards to play. We just need the food resources to do it. So we'll drop some eggs onto the Cardinal, eat one with a Raven, play the Gull, and then just go to town. The Tree Swallow is, I guess, not going to be a... I guess we're not actually going to use it this game. Hopefully we can find a way to tuck it or something. I'm just going to spin that worm on an extra egg. Okay, so a fish and an anything. Actually, let's take a wheat just in case we get another free worm or something. And we could potentially just have that one wheat saved up for the cowbird. Ecologist should be good for us this game because we're going to get to play a lot of birds. Eggs in the forest. Oh, green has 2. I might hold back on eating or on robbing the eggs. And just because we got this little round-in objective coming up. Okay, the kinglet. We want the kinglet. So, I think we'll pitch one to the gull. That could be additional food. That could be additional food in the center lane, which would be nice. And we'll take the kinglet. I'm gonna hold off on doing that, just because I think I think we might be able to get the round in goal here. Let's see, are these guys building up their forests at all? This guy definitely is. There, we got 3 points because we waited 1 turn on that. Okay, the Waxwing and the Kingfish, all these cards in the tray, we could potentially use. Let me... the Kingfisher we definitely want. The Blue Throat... Honestly, I think the Blue Throat probably helps our opponents more than it does us, because we have so much food that we're generating from the Raven. So yeah, the Waxwing and I guess the Falcon both make a lot of sense for our center lane. Okay. Come on, let me lay the eggs. Okay, so... I think, what do we take first? The Waxwing. I don't see the Cowbird. The Waxwing and the Falcon can be our center row. I think the Falcon is kind of replaceable. Alright, what do we want to play first? Probably the Cowbird. Because it's free eggs, it's free value. Let's take a wheat for that. And probably the Kingfisher after that, because again, that's just free value. And we are incentivized to fill this row out pretty quickly here. So maybe the Waxwing actually should be the next thing we play. We'll go ahead and spin the fish here because we have a lot of nest space available. Let's take the top card. I mean, that is still a 9-point bird, even if the ability sucks. And we'll take the Falcon. Berry. And we have a few cards that we can just throw away to the Waxwing and not feel too bad about it. Okay, so let's drop the Waxwing. Then we'll lay eggs and play our Falcon. We can lay eggs again. I guess we could do the... I guess we could actually do the Kingfisher first. Okay, what do we talk? It's the tree swallow. Doesn't have much value. Gain a free berry. When activated, yeah, don't care. When activated, also don't care. That's a good one. Alright, I would want to get the Kingfisher down early for more triggers, but we've got this end of round goal coming up. I kind of want to just slam the door on that. So let's go rodent here. That is a noisy bird, isn't it? Alright. Actually, let's go back. We still got plenty of time to spend this food on birds, so I don't think we should be using it here. Get rid of that. I don't think we really want it. And none of these are really useful, so let's just take 2 off the top. Starting to accumulate cards that we're not allowed to play anymore. Like this bluebird. And we'll drop the Kingfisher next turn. What's this thing? It's just a big old pile of points. No rush on that. Alright, what do we got in the tray? Oh, the purple Gallinule is a nice little pile of points. Go ahead and drop the Kingfisher, though. I think time is our most limited resource here, not food or cards. So let's see, what do we need next turn? We need a worm and a wheat. And I am going to be pretty happy to draw this red knot, if it's still there. Okay, the next objective is sets. Let's start developing our off lanes. Common buzzard. That's not the kind of alternate cost I like. I want to discard from my hand, not kill birds that are already in play. Okay, and worm wheat. Big turn next turn. Yeah, I'm absolutely crushing on food cost. Ooh. Yeah, I guess we'll take these eggs from the wild card nests. If my opponents are going to be using an egg spreader like that. Free stuff. Alright, I can't lay anything down right now, so... just do this. We are starting to run a little bit low on time. Like I said. Yeah, so I think I am going to use up one of these berries here for an extra egg. Barred Owl's not where we want to be right now. Do I want to draw more cards or not? Yellow-billed cuckoo. So it would be essentially the same as my cowbird. Purple martin is great, but my grasslands are full. Nah, I think just nest space is my biggest concern right now. I don't think I want to bust an eggs in order to draw that card. So yeah, let's skip the gull. And what do we want to play next? Probably the red knot, which would mean worm anything. Oh, or I could play this. Yeah, I kind of want to play this and get some more egg space going in the wetlands. So worm wheat, I guess. Man, they are being so generous with these eggs. I guess that's another good reason to play this. They're just throwing eggs at me. Need space to catch them all. Alright, the second fish, it's going to be hard to get any use out of that. Yeah, that's not useful as an egg catcher. This buzzard out of here, I don't want it. Yeah, I think I actually do need a few cards to make it through the rest of the game. Okay, what are we playing next? Let's take a worm and a worm and a rodent. Yeah, this game is not fair. Kill Raven games never are. Do. Yeah, I feel like this guy just has the best potential. What do we got here? Birds that can only live in the forest. Man, I don't have time to play this Juniper Titmouse. Just take 3 off the top. Maybe I'll get a Baltimore Oriole or something. I don't think it really matters what I keep. I don't know if the Avocet is going to have enough time to outperform the Heron. Just take it. It's the best of the 3 cards. You little dick, I needed that. Wow, that's actually really obnoxious. What that bot just did. Well, I'm being showered in food right now. I guess I could overpay for the heron, or I could just lay eggs. And just throw some resource, you know, under the bus and get extra eggs. Is there any reason to draw? No. Is there any reason to use the Raven? I don't think so. I don't think efficiency matters anymore. We'll just overpay for this heron. You stole my only Okay, now this is actually getting to be a problem. Okay, I got the fish back. So I can play my heron. I'll have time to get these back. Well, I only have the egg capacity for one more turn. So this is going to be worth 8 if I play it functionally because of the Forester. Tat with the fewest birds. Okay, so I'm going to play the Juniper Titmouse next turn. Am I going to have enough places for all these eggs? Yes. Yes, I will. And since I'm eating one with the Raven... Wait, don't skip. Since the Raven is eating one to make food, there shouldn't be any waste. Even if both of my free egg things go off. Gull. No, I don't want to use the gull. I do want to use the Raven. Wait, not that one. Yeah, I've seen a fish thief and a rodent thief. I haven't seen a wheat thief. Okay, so that got an extra 2, and this is going to be extra 4. It's a 6, so I got 10 for playing that bird. Alright, let's count them up. Oh! Oh, 141. I felt like that was going to be even higher, too. Oh, that one might be my record. I want to... Alright, so 7, 10, 13, the Waxwing, 9, 10 from the Falcon. 7 and 5, although these obviously generated a lot more than what's on the card. Yeah, effectively 10 points for 2 food. It's nuts. Oh man, this dumb cardinal. Like, if this had been something that cost, like, 1 food or something, uh, gotten me off to a faster start, could have been so much better. Yeah, I mean, this was, yeah, really everything produced a lot of points. Like, even something like this, because it just gave so much room for me to catch those eggs that the computers were feeding me. Yeah, this is the kind of game I don't mind going off on. That is a great place to end it. That might be my points record. Um, duh, 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 duh. Oh, it's reverse chronological, so 141. Yeah, that's my personal best. Awesome. All right. Well, hopefully we can next time we can get some some more people in here that aren't advertising bots. You know what I really ought to be clipping again like I used to. Maybe get some more engagement going that way, but I'm gonna give this game I'm gonna give this game like just one more week, see if anybody wants to join in. And if I end up playing by myself again next week, we'll probably move on. Let's go ahead and move it to the end screen. Man, how behind is my stream right now? Uh-oh. Alright, I'm moving stuff around. The alert box just got dragged all over the screen and off the screen. Anyway, I'm gonna give this game, I'm gonna play this game for another week, see if we can get some people to show up, play with me, because streaming games against bots, like, that's not that interesting. What else? We got Darkest Dungeon tomorrow. Definitely check that out. I will be naming adventurers after people in chat. So just, stop on by, put your name in chat if if you want a character named after you. Difficulty, I'm still on, and DLC, I'm still undecided. Color of Madness, I've found doesn't really affect anything, so I'm probably just going to leave that. I'm probably just going to ignore that and leave it off. I'm thinking about doing Blood Moons, so like hard, or I guess they call it Stygian, with Crimson Cordon. I've... Excuse me. I've cleared the base game on... Was it Darkest is normal? And, I had plenty of extra weeks left compared to the time limit on Stygian. I don't know. I did not have Crimson Court on though. And Crimson Court does make the game a lot harder, especially early on until you can build a what's that district called? The Sanguine Vintner. So it might be Blood Moon, it might be Darkest with Crimson Court off. Might be Stygian with I haven't decided. I'm sure I'll decide at the very last minute. But yeah, come check that out. Get yourself a character. If your character does happen to die or get dismissed, you can get another one. You know, I'm just limiting it to one per person at a time. And then, you know, if something happens to you, you can ask and just get a new character. Anything else? No, that's it. I guess we'll just, I guess I'll just, go over anything I forgot during the next stream, which is tomorrow, 8 Eastern, right here on YouTube, Darkest Dungeon. So, everyone, have a good rest of your night.